is all the information available or not in MTC. So number one is the certification type or type of certification. Then material heat number. So you have to check in MTC there is material heat number available or not. Then material grade. We have to check material grade is available or not. Then product specification. So in MTC must have the product specification. Then material dimension. So what is the dimension of the material? These are the things we have to check in MTC. Then mechanical properties, chemical analysis, heat treatment, certified mill signature. So these the basic things we have to check in MTC. If any point is missing in MTC, so we can say this is the not complete MTC. So now I will try to discuss about the one by one point shortly. So what is the certification type? So there have the type 2.1, 2.2 apply for non-specific inspection. So type 2.1, 2.2, this certificate this manufacturer they can provide. They are actually don't have any specific inspection category, what type of inspection is required. Then type 3.1, 3.2, this is apply for specific inspection. So if material is the 3.1 certification type or 3.2, they have the some specific inspection category. So in this lecture I will try to discuss about the 3.1 and 3.2 material this point. So what is the 3.1 material? If we say the shortly, then we can say material certificate is endorsed or signature only the manufacturer. So 3.1 means this certificate only endorsed by the manufacturer, but own representative who has to independent from the manufacturing process. That means one manufacturing company they are manufacturing the material. So that own company they are certifying this material, but there have the independent quality team or quality representative whoever is not involved the manufacturing process. That means nobody are forcing them to for certification. So if the manufacturing company they have the own quality department and they are checking the everything and they are keeping the traceability and they are the satisfied and they are endorsing the certificate, that is called the 3.1 material certification or 3.1 material type. Then the 3.2. So for 3.2 have the additional criteria. That criteria is material certificate has been additionally countersigned by an independent inspection authority or the purchaser authorized inspection representative who can confirm that the testing and inspection process demanded by the specification have been adhered to correctly. So that means if we want to get the 3.2 certification for material, that material must be certified by third party. That means manufacturer they are manufacturing the plate or material, but third party independent inspection authority they are inspecting. Otherwise whoever purchase this material they are sending the one authorized inspection representative. That people are inspecting and they are confirming this material confirm the testing and inspection process demand. So they are signing the certificate. So that is called the 3.2 certification. When I show you a physical certificate review, that time I will show the where is the writing 3.1 and 3.2. I hope this point all every people are clear. So we move forward is the next point. Then material heat number. This is the another most important for the military certificate. In certificate must mention the heat number. Material manufacturer can identify raw material in different way. So material manufacturer maybe they identify this number is a different way. how they identify the using lot, maybe on lot, on hit number, coil or other identifying method numbers. But ultimately all CMTRs will identify the material with the hit number. The hit number is used to maintain traceability of the material. When matching a CMTR to its raw material, all accompanying paperwork and in many cases marking on the raw material itself must match the hit number on the CMTR, certified mill test report. So hit number actually basically this number used for the traceability record. So this is the most important things for mill test certificate. Then the material grade. So in mill test certificate must mention the material grade. So metal materials are produced in various grade. The CMTR identify the grade of the material. So what type of grade? This must mention in the CMTR. Then the product specification. So in the CMTR or MTC must mention the product specification. What type of product and what is the specification must mention. So CMTR certifying the raw material meets the appropriate standard. So which standard follow, that one must mention in the CMTR. The product specification that the raw material meets are listed on the CMTR. Another thing is the material dimension. So in CMTR or MTC must mention the material dimension. What is the dimension is the material. So the CMTR identifies the applicable dimension of raw material. In the case of plate material, this would be the thickness. So if the plate material, then there is the must mandatory, the thickness must mention. Length, breadth, this is the not mandatory. Maybe it can be short or long, but thickness must mention. And for a subsidiary must mention the width and length also. Round bar, the diameter. So if the round bar, then must mention the diameter. If flat bar, then mention the thickness and width. This information must match the order requirements. If the pipe material, then we have to mention the diameter and thickness also. Thickness or schedule. Then another thing is the mechanical properties and chemical analysis. So in on CMTR certified mill test report must mention the mechanical properties, what is the mechanical properties and what is the chemical analysis. And these mechanical properties and chemical analysis must mention the code under which code they are testing this, what is the code requirement and what is the test result found. So there is the what is the specified value, that means what is the code requirement, and what is the test result, that means observation, what is the observation must need to mention. So the product specification lists the detailed requirement that the raw material must meet to be the certified to the product specification and grade. The actual measured properties of the raw material are recorded on the CMTR for the identified heat number. These properties typically consist of the mechanical properties and chemical analysis. The values listed on the CMTR must fall within the range or limit of the product specification for the raw material to be accepted for use. So next thing is heat treatment. So during material manufacturing they are using the heat treatment. What type of heat treatment is used, that things also the mention in the material MTC mill test certificate. So depending on the raw material there may be other requirements in the product specification. For example, 300 series stainless steel require a specific heat treatment which must be recorded on the CMTR. The reviewer must identify all special process in the product specification and confirm they are properly recorded on the CMTR. So heat treatment also mentioned the in MTC mill test certificate. So last thing is the certified mill signature. So everything is complete, testing, chemical, mechanical testing, testing is everything is complete, then this should have the certified by some people. So this is the certified mill signature. Finally, the CMTR must be certified with the signature of a responsible employee of the foundry or mill producing the raw material. Certified mill test report provide a record of traceability and properties of a raw material, ensuring that the material will perform in the way it was designed to. Deviation from product specification value can be large consequence, even causing a component failure. So basically this is the things we have to check in